Save money, they're not even putting ops cars in the street. No more two-man patrols.
Jesus, where did the money go?
Schools. Okay, didn't want to lay off teachers, so...
I brought it to the mayor personally. But they're throwing their last dollars into patrol and crime suppression.
You think being on Marlowe and his people every damn day for a year isn't crime suppression? I mean, we lowered the body count just by sitting on these people.
They knew they're hot on him.
After a year?
Look, promises were made to me as well.
You were on a Vice undercover one time. And instead of pulling up, you went ahead and closed the deal. I read this report where you got blowed by this whore, and you actually wrote it that you got blowed.
You believe everything you read?
What the fuck are you doing?
Just watch the door, Bunk.
Shit. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Get a fucking grip. Jimmy. You lost your fucking mind? Oh, Jesus Christ, you sick fuck. Oh.
There's a serial killer in Baltimore. He preys on the weakest among us. He needs to be caught. He's perfect. Can't be dead more than a couple hours.
You know how these psycho serial motherfuckers are. They mature. They start simple and crude and become more and more ornate. Here you go.
Don't ever tell my mother or my priest you saw me do this.
Take it to my grave.
We can't do much with the story unless we give it enough juice.
Juice? He started biting them.
What?
He's biting his victims. Inside thigh, right ass cheek, left nipple. He's a biter. Oh, shit. Yeah. That twisted enough for you?
Are we talking cannibalism here? Or...
Just biting for now. We'll see where it goes.
And did he bite all of them?
Not all. Just the latest ones. He's maturing.
Maturing?
Yeah, it's a technical term. It's when a serial killer's becoming more obsessive. He starts to develop an intricate pattern in what he does with the bodies. It's weird stuff.
A biter. That's great.
My name is nowhere on this. You happy now, bitch?
I'm content, yes.
That media attention is always focusing on the negatives when it comes to Baltimore, but you guys aren't around when we're making real progress. Nevertheless, I'm glad to see so many of you here, some of you representing not just our local media, but national attention to this problem. Thank you for caring enough about our most vulnerable citizens to address yourselves to this tragedy. Our homeless citizens, those who have fallen through the cracks of our society, those who command the least of our attentions and efforts, they seemingly have little to endear themselves to politicians. They don't vote, by and large. They don't contribute to campaigns. They offer little to a city's tax base. And to the extent that our government is made aware of their existence, it responds by trying to mitigate the damage done by their presence. We open a food bank here, a shelter there. We try to move them away from downtown, away from our communal areas, away from our schools, away from our homes. If you were to judge our society by the manner in which we treat those lost on our streets, we would have cause to be shamed. Well, I am, God forgive me, a politician. But I am also someone who ran for public office because I believe that there is a different way of governing. And I believe that in the end, we will be judged not by the efforts we make on behalf of those who vote for us or those who contribute to our campaigns or those who provide for our tax base. I believe that we will be judged by what we provide to the weakest and most vulnerable. That is the test. That is my test. Somebody is killing homeless men in this city. They are taking the lives of fellow citizens who do not have the means or the strength to properly protect themselves. They will be stopped. We will do everything in our power to stop them. You have my word on this.
Fuck!
Problem?
I spent all day trying to trace this $80,000 withdrawal from Clay's personal account, figuring it was dirty. Turns out he's repaying the loan from his mother-in-law.
A loan?
Yeah. Has to be. I mean, she gives him the same amount in 2002, and he uses it as a down payment on a property that he buys the same week.
See?
He bought a weekend house down in Calvert County 6 years ago.
You pulled the loan application on the property, right? Got him. The headshot.
It's your people up in my shit. Not no feds, not no state people from Annapolis. It's motherfuckers from my own city.
This is a grand jury investigation, for God's sake. We could both be charged with a obstruction of justice.
Oh, God damn it, Herb. I've been there for you, carrying water for you, and you do me like this.
Clay, I can't. Nobody could.
You think I'm going down, don't you? You think I'm done.
Is it true that you appeared before the grand jury?
Jane, I insisted that I be called.
Senator, it's our understanding that you're the target of an investigation into theft and fraud.
No, partner, no. Some people are confused about some things. But that's why I came down here today, to set them straight. But they picked the wrong man this time.
They must not heard about you, Senator.
I don't run from a fight.
I know that.
Because the people know. Nah, I'm talking about the people now. The people know what I've done for West Baltimore and this city. As a whole. They know the battles I fight in Annapolis every day. They know these charges ain't nothing but BS.
Oh, hey, hold it now. It's radio.
I gotta hold my tongue. I know. I don't want nobody pulling y'all's broadcasting license, so I can't say it like I feel it.
But these charities were set up for basketball leagues in city rec centers, weren't they?
Yeah, but you give me 20,000 for a basketball and an air pump, I am pulling goodly on that for whoever comes at me. Senator Clay, I got to bury my mother, bail out my son, buy a new shirt for a job interview, pay my child's asthma doctor. Takes me half an hour to go 100 yards. And excuse me if I didn't ask that old arthritis woman for a receipt. Or that young mother needed the Similac to sign a damn piece of paper, so I don't have to be up here in this box right now explaining to folks who never been in our neck of the woods how things truly are. And if a jury of my peers, you all, deem it right and true for me to walk out of here an upright and justified man, oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do the same damn thing tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, until they got me laid out at Marge's funeral home and trucked me off to Mount Auburn.